Hey guys, Ryan here, back in another video. Today is a review on the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Great Saiyaman figure. Finally got him in from Amazon. I've been really wanted this figure. He was on solicitation. I missed out on the big bad order, so I decided to get it from Amazon. Got lucky there, so he's back on there now. But anyway, that's a different story. Get into this real quick. Same box style that we've seen with all the other SH Figuarts figures. It says SH Figuarts Great Saiyaman. The figure and some accessories can be displayed. It's got the Tamashii Nation sticker right there. Nice pictures of Great Saiyaman in different poses and everything. There, it's got the Toil sticker, Funimation sticker, warning label. Tamashii Nation's Bandai logo, Dragon Ball Z logo right there. Tamashii Nation's Bandai Spirits, 2019, made in China. SH Figuarts Great Saiyaman. Top here continues those pictures. On the side, same thing. Side there, same thing. On the back, got some more cool looking pictures of the figure. This has a full array of interchangeable hand and face parts, allow for expressive portrayal of Great Saiyaman. Super modeling, master crafted sculpt accurately depicts Great Saiyaman form in meticulous detail. Got some more pictures of the figure there. SH Figuarts Superstar and Heroic Action. SH Figuarts is a new standard figure series that uses the art style of Tamashii Nation's action figures to successfully pursue character expression through humanoid action. Super action here. Dynamic articulation enables recreation of Great Saiyaman, iconic action sequences from the anime, and warning labels and stuff there, and Japanese and stuff. And another picture of Great Saiyaman on the bottom. Anyway, I took a quick, packaging thing he comes with, and detailed articulation of the figure. Fear not, citizens! Great Saiyaman has arrived! This is such a cool figure. Oh, I love it. I love it. Already, first impressions, I haven't really done much except attach the cape on here. Just really awesome figure. Before I get into him, definitely want to show you some of the accessories, and of course tell you about the if you're new to these figures, before you start messing around with them, you definitely want to check out the instructions first. Shows you how to change out all the interchangeable pieces and everything. Shows you all the accessories also, which he's got quite a few. So it shows you how to attach the cape and everything also. So pretty awesome. So one of the really good sells for me on this figure is that it comes with, besides the mask, helmet that he has in package, he comes with three complete alternate heads also. He comes with the second iteration of Saiyaman, which the sunglasses and the rag in there. That's pretty cool. He also comes with a Gohan head, which I believe this is a retool. I think this is a retool of the Time Patroller. I don't have that figure, so I can't say for sure, but if you guys know, please let me know in the comments. And of course, it also comes with a Super Saiyan Gohan head. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you how to swap those out in a minute. Focus, there we go. Thank you very much. He also comes with an alternate lower face part with a more yelling face, saying stuff like "Beware, you doer" and things like that. So that's pretty cool. He also comes with an extra set of the antennae if you break the other ones or lose them, I guess. So that's pretty awesome. He also comes because this figure is meant to be has different looks to it. It has a plug for the back. I'll show you that in a minute, because when you get this out of the package, the cape is detached and has a peg in it right here, and it's got a little bit of articulation in it, so that's kind of neat. But see that there? There's a hole in the back to plug this in. Plug in the cape. But if you don't want to use the cape, you can plug in this piece and it covers that up, so that's a nice touch. So pretty cool there. But he also comes with different multiple pairs of hands and a wrist, an extra wrist. Interesting. I'll figure out why he has that one in a minute. He also comes with some Kai Blast hands, some posing, like, straight out hands for Kai Blasts, more like gesture poses, and some more gesturing poses. So a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alternate sets of hands all together and an extra wrist. So that's kind of cool. I'll show you how to swap those out in a minute. But first, get into the actual figure himself here. Out of the package without the cape on. I'll show you the cape in a minute, but just really nice. I like the pearlescent, like, color. You can see, if you could see it there, it's really shiny on the actual visor and the top of the helmet. It's really, really shiny. It just really glossy. I like that. It's a nice touch. Really looks like metallic. Really makes it pop. And I'm happy about that. Looks pretty nice. It's got a couple rips in the actual tunic there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a subtly different color from the bottom part of the tunic. You know, I guess just to kind of give the illusion that it's shading, that there's shading in it. But that's pretty nice. Gold buckle. Nice shiny it's the same, I think it's the same color as the visor on that watch. That's actually the button. That's actually the button for him to put this costume on. So that's pretty cool. He's got the sand boots. Again, we've seen those before. I think those are just reused from probably Majin Vegeta. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that is the case there. The skirt piece has a slit on both sides to allow movement freely for the legs, and I'll show you that in a minute when we get into the articulation, so that's pretty cool. Before I get back into that, I'll show you the cape by itself here. It's pretty nice. It's just a solid, it's just plastic here. It's not heavy, so it does not weigh the figure down, at least, so that's a good thing. This part's a little bit more pleathery material. It's got a little bit of give there, so you can move it around a little bit how you wish. I wish it was I always opt for the actual cloth capes personally, but it's still pretty nice. I'm just glad it's not like super heavy to weigh him down. It doesn't feel as heavy as like the Teen Gohan or the Piccolo cape, but I'm not sure. But anyway, get into the articulation real quick. I think it's the same with all the heads. The head looks up that far, goes down that far, side to side with a bit of a pivot. Arms that far. Swivel 360 just also moves around to get out of your way, so that's pretty good. Mid swivel. Double joint elbows with swivel 360. Hinge up and down. Ab crunch forward that far, back that far, side to side. Look at that there. It's got two different ab crunch points right there, so that's pretty cool. Legs kick out that far, kicks that far forward, that far back. It's not a true upper thigh swivel, but there is a swivel in there. Double jointed knees, no boot cut, ankles go down, up side to side, and ankle pivot, and toe articulation. And no pickles in 1 feet, but still pretty good articulation. So this extra wrist is actually for the other side with the watch, so you don't have to have that on there. If you want him to like later on when he's fighting Majin Buu or fighting Deborah, you can have this one in instead. But that's pretty cool. It's a nice touch. To swap out the head, first of all, I'll do it without the helmet just to give you an idea. So you just pop the head off, and first there's this one. There's the second version of Great Saiyaman. I prefer when it comes to Great Saiyaman, I prefer the first head sculpt better with the helmet. Plus, there's only been, to my knowledge, there's only been this figure now, and the Irwin Toys version of it with that helmet. They've done, because Bandai's done this version of the Gohan, or the Saiyaman, with this helmet on there. So that's with this head on it. So that's pretty cool. I don't really plan to use that one personally, but I'm glad that they included it. I'm always up for extra accessories. With the idea for my posing, what I'm probably going to do, I'm probably going to use this head if I can get it to stay on there. I'm having trouble. Careful. You're going to want to be careful with these spiky hair. It is sharp. So there's base Gohan. That was hard to get on. Hope I can get it up and show you the Super Saiyan one, but give me a second here. And Super Saiyan head. So, pretty cool. Now to swap out the bottom part of the helmet here. It looks like this part comes off. Oh, I see it. I can see this is that's really nice. It's seamless. See how it right here? Like that, see? This part comes off. And that's very convenient. And then you could pull this part. You pull this part out. And you can give them the, like, yelling face if you want to. And it would look something like this. Oop. Nope, that's not right. Alright, so you plug that part back in. And then you put this part. Oop. Line that back up. And you push it back like that. Again, be careful, because you could break this. And then you can put this head on. And I'll give you an idea how that looks. Easiest head to put on there is the one with the helmet. Go figure. You know, with the something like that. Pretty awesome. And to swap out the hands, when we do that real quick. Pretty simple. This part's just like any other Figuart. You just pull it out. Of course, it's not going to do it the first time I do this on camera. So there you go. That's what it looks like with one of the alternate hands. So pretty cool. So far an SH Figuarts figure, Great Saiyaman stands about the top of the antenna about 6 inches, but let's get some size comparisons. So he is next to a couple Multiverse Batman figures. As you can see, he's a little bit shorter, but he'll still fit in with your DC Multiverse figures. You want to put him with them for some reason. It's pretty cool. I know I was. You can have him just holding the helmet, kinda. You can kinda make it work, and you won't see the pegs where the head pops in because of the way the mask detaches. So that's pretty cool. And you gotta be careful, I guess, with there could be some rub with where these sit on the actual tunic there. So it doesn't bother me, but just something I figured I should point out, but still, pretty cool. And I'm on the shelf with some more SH Figuarts. I have to really work him in here, because he's going to be going behind this Gohan. But still, pretty cool. You can see he's a little bit, obviously, taller than the Teen Gohan. Almost, without the tentacle things, he'd be same size as Cell. A little bit shorter than one of the original SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Gokus. More on scale with the newer ones, I believe, because I think he's probably the same size as the Goku if he wasn't on the stand. A little bit taller than the Majin Vegeta, which I think they got the bottom part for him. I think that's the bottom part and the arms come from that Vegeta, but I'm not sure. But yeah, it still looks pretty cool. So he will fit in display with your SH Figuarts. You want to put him with them for some reason. So pretty cool. So my Star Wars Episode 1 Padme and Padme Amidala, you can see he is taller. And finally, for a Marvel Legends comparison, comic book Marvel Legends, here he is next to my Marvel Legends, working with Bill, Piggy Wave, Scarlet Spider. As you can see, they're almost about the same size, but he, I think, is a little bit taller, but he'll still fit in display at your comic book Marvel Legends. So, all in all, I really love this figure, so much so that I'm having problems deciding the pose that I want to use for him. It's either this one or him with the helmet on, but which I think I'm gonna do. The only thing I have, like the only gripe I actually have with this figure is the way the cape is. Like I understand they want it. This is supposed to be multi versions, so it's a very versatile figure for different looks that are similar to with the Great Saiyaman tunic. But I wish that the cape would stay on easier. It comes off really easy when you're posing it around. And I wish these actually stayed flush. Like, I wish there was a peg in there or something to keep them actually in there. But other than that, it's a really awesome figure. I love the posing. I love the posing options with this figure. All the extra accessories, the paint on it. I love Great Saiyaman. I've always been a fan of the character. I love this version of Gohan. Like, even aside from this, in fact, I mean, I would buy, if they just did another one of these by itself without the Saiyaman stuff, I would probably buy it. I'm not even, just to have two different versions of it. Because I would like to have a version with him with the helmet on and with the normal version, but I only have one of these figures, being the price they are. But I love this figure. I don't have that other than the cape. There's not much complaints from me out of this figure. It's just, I can gush about it. I can gush about it all this whole time, and it's amazing. It's an amazing figure. Usually my favorite Figuart varies. This is definitely one of the tops. I'm having problems taking off this helmet. I mean the head, but right now, but just amazing figure. Don't have many complaints about it other than the cape, and it's pretty good for the price. You get all these extra heads, you get the all these extra hands, multiple posing options, and it's just a really awesome figure. And if you're a fan of, I definitely recommend it. You know, if you're a Great Saiyaman fan, Great Dragon Ball Z fan, SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z fan, SH Figuarts collector, Gohan fan, Great Saiyaman fan, and Dragon Ball Z fan in general. Anyway, this is my quick review on the SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Great Saiyaman figure. I hope you like it. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Definitely appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter at Ryan_Maiden. Follow me on Instagram. I post some random things on there also. Follow me on there at Maiden.Ryan. As always, my Facebook profile is going to be in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Fear not, citizens, I am here! Oh, wait. I think that's not my catchphrase.